Hi friends, welcome to Civil Architecture Tutorials. The subject today is different types of construction contracts. Today I will discuss almost all the contracts that is happening in construction. So before going into the discussion, let me say some terms associated with the contracts. First one is LOI, letter of intent. Letter of intent is actually a document which says that two parties are connected or involved in a particular project. It's just like a job offer or a work offer, and there is no legality or legal backup for this letter of intent. So just take it as a job offer. The second thing is agreement. Many of the engineers have the notion that agreement and contract are same, but actually it is not same. Agreement is different and contract is different. Agreement also is a document which says that two particular parties like client or a contractor is involved in a particular project, but there is no legal basis, legal backup for this agreement. So what is contract? Contract is actually agreement plus something else. Agreement plus essential elements. Or in other words, I can say that contract is actually an agreement which is enforceable by law. So its contract consists an agreement plus essential elements like I said. So we will see what are the essential elements in a contract. See like this is the contract is equal to agreement plus E square. E square means essential elements. Okay, the formula for contract, just remember that it is agreement plus E square. E square is essential elements. So this is the basic structure of a contract, that is agreement plus E square. E square is essential elements, and the essential element is, the first is the article of agreement, then the work order, purchase order, service order, then preambles, BOQ plus list of makes, what all materials that is coming into the contract or the project, that is should be shown in the BOQ, and there are the list of makes. Then the general contract conditions, special contract conditions, tender forms, technical specifications of this particular project, all these things should be in the contract. And finally the health and safety policy. So this is a mandatory thing, or which are the 9 items of essential elements along with the agreement makes a contract. Okay, so now I define what is called contract. So it's time for me to go for the 9 items of, or 9 different types of construction contracts. The first contract is cost plus contract. Cost plus contract is the older version, or it is a popular version, and it is a traditional way of contracting. Cost plus contract. So to begin with it starts during the World War time, in olden times. After the war, there are so many houses or buildings collapsed, and people don't have much resources to. So at that time, they don't know how to calculate the amount that have to be given to a contractor who is going to renovate the building. So in that time, in that case, the client calls a contractor and say that, okay, you do this project, submit me all the bills that is going into this project. That means all the purchases, all the labor bills, whatever things going into the project, there will be some kind of bill. So submit me all the bills, I will give the money against the bill. Okay, so based upon the bill submitted, I will give money. And also for the contractor, I will calculate the total amount of that bills, and upon that I can give a percentage of that, maybe 10% or 15%. So the contractor will also get a profit along with that bills. So the bill money the contractor will definitely get, and plus the percentage, 10 to 15% of the total bill money he will get as a percentage, or maybe the client will give us a fixed amount or a fees. That is also possible. So this type of contract is not so old, even if it is now it is prevailing too. That means the Reliance Industries by Mukesh Ambani. In most of the projects they are giving it like cost plus contract. Means the cost plus contract. In most of the projects they are giving it as cost plus contract only, because they don't have much time and they need a quality work. So in almost all the projects, the Reliance Industries is giving as cost plus contract only. And not only Reliance, the DLF is also giving on the same basis. So this is regarding cost plus contract, which is the first one. And the second one is the lump sum contract or fixed price contract. Okay, in the lump sum contract or the fixed price contract, the client gives specifications to the contractor. That means I need so and so things. Only the specification the client will give to the contractor, and then the client asks the contractor to come with a lump sum amount to make this project happen. Okay, the client will give only the specifications, and the contractor have to come with the uh, lump sum amount that the client needs to pay him to make this project happen. So, for example, in Goa, the Goa airport extension work is being done in this way. In the tender, they have given that this much amount we are going to, the specification they have given, and also they have shown that this much amount will be there for as a lump sum amount for this project to happen. And they ask the contractors to give a single price for this. And contractors can give a price above this price, maybe below this price, and based upon that they will select their required contract. So this is called lump sum contract or fixed price contract. And so the third one is calendar contracts. Calendar contracts are the contracts usually, the refineries are based upon these contracts. In refineries like EPHEL or IOC or NTPC, they used to depend upon calendar contracts only. So in calendar contracts, the client have to give money to materials as well as time. These two factors are important. Means in refineries, that there will be maintenance, like I said before, happens every month, maybe every year. Anyway, there will be some kind of maintenance happening. So for that to do, the contractors have to supply materials as well as labor and consultants, engineers. All these people have to come there. So material cost the client have to give directly, and the other cost, that is the supply of labor, supply of engineers, supply of consultants, the client have to give on hourly basis. That means the engineer need not be there for the whole year in refineries. He had to come only for maybe for 3 or 4 hours to settle a matter. For a maintenance problem, he may have to come, and once he did that maintenance and rectified the thing, he can go back. So he can charge for the hours up to which he do that job. So this is calendar contracts. So this is the third one, and then comes the fourth one, EPC contract or turnkey basis. EPC contract or turnkey basis is same like the lump sum contract that we discussed before. Okay, this is the lump sum contract or the fixed price contract. EPC, what is the full form of EPC? Is engineering, procurement, and construction. That is EPC contract. Mainly these things are happening in Gulf countries. These are actually global tender cases. So in which the client will have the land and client will have money. Like you think that if it is Dubai, the Dubai government have land and lot of money. So they will give specifications to selected contractors in 10 days. Okay, so they will say that I need this much, these things in a particular project, and I need this project to be done. The client will give the land and the money, and the contractor have to do the architectural drawings, to do the design, to purchase the wall materials, equipments, all those things that need to be done for the project, and he have to make the project, he had to execute the project, engineering the project, and then he have to give back the key only to the client. That is a turnkey project. Client will ask only the key afterwards. So this type of contract is called turnkey project, and the payment of this contract is being done at different stages of work. That means maybe up to when the basement level is done, then the client may release maybe 20%. It depends. And after the masonry work is finished, the client may give another 30%. It depends upon the contract that the client and the contractor did. And in these cases, usually there is a necessity of a QS engineer. That's why in Gulf countries they need QS engineers, but there is no building engineer needed in Gulf countries, because this is an EPC contract, engineering, procurement and concession, and lump sum contract. Because of that, they don't need any building engineer for that. So this is EPC contract. Then comes the item rate contract. Item rate contract we are very familiar in India also. Item rate contract means the contract will be given item wise. For example, excavation, backup, foundation work, masonry work. For all these items, there will be different contractors, and the contractor have to do the specific work allotted to him. So here how the contractor is charging is like quantity into rate. So quantity into rate will give the total contract value for that item. So this is item wise work or item wise contract. And the next one is percentage rate contract. Percentage rate contract is also a type of item rate contract where the contract is will be for different items, but here the client will give his percentage rate for different works that will be quoted and given to the contractor, and the contractor can give back to the client stating that if it is say excavation work, the 10 percentage maybe the client have given us 10 percentage, so the contractor can say no, I can give it for 11 percentage, or he can give it for 8 percentage, but he can quote like that and give it back to the client. So if the client agrees, then he can start the work. So that is called percentage rate contract, and it's a type of item rate contract too. Then comes the piece rate contract or labor rate contract, which is very common in India. Piece rate contract or labor rate or PRW work contract is contract in which the client gives the materials, equipments, and all those things to the contractor, except the workmanship or except the labor. Labor only supplied. Only the labor supply need to be given by the contractor. And these type of works being done by L&T and Shapoorji. Usually they are doing like that. They will get lot big projects and they will have the materials, equipments with themselves, and they will provide that materials and equipments to the contractor. Contractor only need to provide the labor supply. So that is called piece rate contract. Then comes plinth area contract. In plinth area contract, the client sent drawings to all the contractors, and the contractors will study these drawings and they will give back the client a rate which is based upon the plinth area of that project. I mean, maybe it's a multi-story building, but the client cannot give for all the floors. The rate will be based only on the plinth area, only the plinth area. It will not take any other floors into it. It will not take any balconies too. Understand? Only the plinth area. So that type of contract is called plinth area contract. And then comes the build-up area contract or covered area. In build-up area contract, the same thing, the client gives the full technical details of the drawings to the all the contractors, and the contractors have to study the drawing, and then they rate this contract based upon the build-up area. Build-up area means it can cover first floor, second floor, third floor, all the build-up area, but it also can cover balconies, but they can charge only 50% of the build-up area for balconies, but it can include the balconies too. So all the build-up area include the ground floor, first floor, second floor, all the floors will be covered, and this type of charging is called, or this type of contracting is called build-up area contract. And in the covered area contract, what is defined is you can charge only for the covered area, that is whatever area comes in between the walls and the columns, and there is no balcony included in it. Only in the covered area by the walls can be charged. That's also based upon square feet per square feet. How much is the rate? I hope you understand the 9 different types of construction contracts in this video. I will come with a new subject in a new video. Till then, goodbye. Please subscribe, share, and like my channel. Thank you very much.